Trust me, I won't leave. Trust me, I won't leave. Cause I don't got nowhere to go, and I don't got nowhere to be. Trust me, I won't leave. Trust me, I won't leave. Cause I don't got nowhere to go, and I don't got nowhere.
Hey YouTube, it's Daisy. This is my first YouTube video over trading, so if you could please be nice to me, that would be great. My friends talked me into making a YouTube channel because I helped them. I like to keep my trading pretty simple. So a little background, I used to only be a technical trader, okay? So I would get into these trades without really understanding why I was trading. And I knew there was much more to it. So, I went out of my way. So I went on YouTube and I found this really handsome Irish man named Zed Monopoly. And he is just a psychological trader. So this was the missing piece to my trading, okay? So, he got me to understand the psychological reasoning behind my trades, which is very important and is the key to trading, okay? So the way I trade, and it's my edge over the market, is, technical and psychological. I say technical because I like to visually see on my screen, my support and resistance. So my edge is I basically trade just major support and resistance levels, okay? And later on in videos, I'll, get more into that reason behind it. But so the first video, it's over FRAN, and you can see on there how I use support and resistance, okay? So maybe that helps. And after that, I am just going to go into a trade I did last week, VIVE. It was a long position. I got into it because, first of all, it had good news behind it, right? It was a top pre-market gainer, and there was some good volume behind it. So that's some good keys, indications to get into a trade, okay? So, the catalyst is a top pre-gainer, volume, okay? So, all right, hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so this is a good example for Fran. I was watching this Monday night, Tuesday. So basically, if you go step back and look at the 1 year chart, basically you can see the stock is basically downtrending, right? So, yeah. Anyway, so what I do, like you can see here, I have my levels drawn out. So my first level I drew out was right here, right? So this is a line of major resistance, and we know this because once, twice, 3, 4 times. I tried to break this and it failed, right? So when I was watching it, I said to myself, if this breaks this level and it holds there because it acts like the new support, then I'm going to buy and go long on it, right? So I did, and I made quite a bit of money on it. So that's why these key levels are so important. Here, let me zoom out. And I also went ahead and drew some other more key levels, so that's the first one. Here's another one, a third one, and a fourth one, right? So if that makes any sense. So my next watch is if this breaks and holds the second level, then I will probably buy it. But look how cool this is. That line I just drew, right, the second level resistance, that's where it's topped out right now, it can't break it. So if it can't break it, I will probably short it down and sell before it hits this support. If it starts breaking the support, then I'll probably go ahead and short it again. All right, so today I'm looking at VV and NERV. So VV, I'm looking to go long, NERV short. So basically NERV has negative news, VV more positive news, but it could really go anyway, right? So what I do is I draw the levels And so basically what I play off of is support and resistance. So you got to go back and look at your chart and draw your lines for every tops and key support bottoms, right? And well, I gotta watch this real quick. So, and I trade off of my iPad. I don't like to have multiple screens on my laptop. It's too overwhelming. But I will screenshot my order if I even bother to get in. So if BB breaks this level and it holds, I will probably go long on it. But I will wait for a little pullback. Nothing's going on over here, is there? So I don't like to jump in right when the market opens because I think it's too risky. This is basically murder. So that's just my opinion. So yeah, let's check this out. This doesn't move any faster. There we go. I'm about to give up on nerve, right? I would recommend only trading one stock at a time if you're starting out. And I use RSI and MACD because I like a visual, psychological, clues on my screen. So I don't simply trade off technicals, no, because it's not true, right? So oh, this is really moving slow. And I'm over you. So, alright, so we're going to do VB on both screens. I'm going to do a 3-minute chart on this one. I'm not really good at going long on stocks. So, I usually like to just murder stocks, and that sounds awful, but I like to short stocks better. Alright. Some people use the 5-minute candle or the 10-minute candle. I can't. It just freaks me out. So the longest candle I ever can put on my screen is a 3-minute candle. Look at all that volume coming in. So I use SMA too. Looks like it's holding above SMA right now. And it's kind of being a little overbought here on my RSI. I like to use my RSI so I can visually see if it's overbought or oversold. I can't just sit here and look at this. No, okay. And here we go. I usually get in about the second candle, but we're not going to get in because why? Because there's probably going to be resistance here. So we're going to see how it tests this 585. Because if it can't break it, then it's just, I guess I can just freaking short it, right? But if it breaks it and holds above this major, the high resistance, then I will go long on it. And as you can see here, here's another key level year resistance. So I go in on the 1-year chart and I draw all the key major levels because psychologically wise, traders are going to look at that and it's either going to be either a major resistance or support area. So this month has kind of sucked on stocks. So I guess I can go long on it and hold it until resistance. But I don't want to. I want it. It has to prove itself to me, right? So either prove yourself to me or we're just gonna fucking short you, basically. Or I just won't even trade it. So Look at these kind of held spikes here. I don't know. You know, I don't know if this can even break it. And I always usually look up if it's a low float runner. I guess I can pull it up real quick and we'll find out. If it's a low float. Usually low floats can run pretty good. So let me check it out real quick. I usually just go to Yahoo Finance, go under stats, scroll down, look at the float. I'm just looking at the 3-minute chart right now, and we just made a new high, but it's not doing anything, right? Okay. All right, I'm looking. Okay, it's yep, 421K. It's definitely a fucking low float runner. Okay, so I'm using Webull right now, but I'm transitioning to Interactive Brokers. So, all right, made a new high. Okay, it's way overbought. All right, I'm gonna get in. Not quite yet. Where's my little pullback? Waiting for my little pullback. Look at the volume on this thing, right? All right, we're getting in right now. I'm very specific, but stocks just kind of moving their own way. I wish they would move how I want them to move whenever I want them to move with it. They're not going to be, right? So. Some people be like, why did you just get in, Daisy, when there was confirmation right here, right? Because it has to prove itself to me, right? So it's proven itself to me right now. So I'm in right now. I'm gonna put a little. I don't know how this is gonna go. But I don't, like I said, I'm not gonna go on long, so I guess everybody can just watch this go down. That's fine. It's a learning process, right? Alright, so got in here. This is why I hate market orders. This is why. But sometimes when the stock is so volatile, your limit order won't get in, so I guess it's kind of the same thing, but I'm just saying. Usually I get in a stock when it climbs above the SMA line. Usually the second candle is my confirmation. So I should, I would have made already like 6%. Why didn't I get in? I know, Jesus. Because remember, I want it to prove itself to me. I wanted it to break its high. Because then I know it can go up higher, right? So, sadly, there's another resistance spot here that it has been testing it once and twice. So I'm risking, 2%? And I'm already up about 3%, okay. I think it's bullish. It's way overbought right now, but I'm just waiting for that pullback, and I hope it's not a dramatic pullback. So look at the space between the SMA line and this. That means it's still very bullish. So I'm going to keep holding. So, boom, we're going in. I'm still holding. I'm still in, holding. And I'm going to get out. Just like that. I'm going to get the hell out of here. Boom, done. Alright, use the market orders. I'm scared Jesus to look where. Okay, so I got out, right? And I'll take a picture of this, okay? Or a picture of my fucking order. And I do tend to cuss a lot, so if that's going to offend you, I really don't know what to tell you. So. Alrighty, so that was my trade today. So let's look at my percentage. At 4%. Not bad. Not bad. You know, I'm happy with that. I've done better, but it's not bad for a girl that does not go long. And I'm regretting right now not holding on because it has not given me any indication that's going to drop right now. Okay, yeah, it's overbought, but major real estate. Look at all these good green candles, still full. Look at the volume. Still very, very bullish. Gosh dang, I wish I did not get out, but sometimes you gotta play like a scared little pussy, right? So, alright, I will put my screenshot of my play today down. And I'll see you guys next time.